over a decade. So a landscape, once dominated by 3 wireless companies, quickly gave way to a new landscape, one of old establishment and rookie players, with no less than 6 new companies having entered or with plans to enter the market. With that, all the market research, all the investment in understanding the existing audience and consumer base is changing, because Canadians today have more choice than in the history of wireless in Canada, which makes competing and standing out a different phenomenon altogether. And despite the way we try to segment our audience, the truth is, young or old, techie or first-timer, data or text user, the Canadian market is small enough that we have to encroach on each other's territory. We have to compete. It's not enough to survive as a youth brand or the discount brand or the ethnic brand or the business brand. How do we differentiate in this rapidly competitive, changing market? How do you stand out when we've gone from virtual oligopoly to pure competition? Because let's be clear, none of us really want to compete on price. Price wars will erode the market opportunity entirely. New features and benefits will soon catch up, and eventually all the players will look virtually the same when it comes to products and offers. So we took a different tack. Besides lack of penetration, the Canadian wireless market is known for another trend: continued and sustained customer dissatisfaction, not an irrelevant consideration. Wireless and telephone companies have consistently topped the list of consumer complaints. 60% of Canadians were frustrated with their current providers, sick of paying double what Americans pay, tired of being locked into endless contracts and nonsensical fees, made-up fees, and most acutely, incensed with the lack of customer service from the incumbents. Canadians were so unhappy with their providers that they started their own blogs, inundated online forums and message boards, and took to Facebook and Twitter to rally for better access, better products, better features, and most of all, better service. One exasperated Canadian wireless customer wrote on cbc.ca, "I'd rather pull my teeth out with rusty pliers than ever, and I mean ever, stay with Fido or consider TELUS or Rogers." That's serious. The incumbents were doing such a good job of doing such a bad job at customer service that the market seemed ripe for a player that could capitalize on the dissatisfaction by offering a remarkable alternative. So what if we chose customer satisfaction? Could we make customer experience our calling card? Could we harness that mass, widespread dissatisfaction and turn it into a consumer and ultimately a corporate competitive advantage? Brands like Apple or Staples or Disney or WestJet have all laid stake to the customer experience ground. Could a telco player in Canada do the same by finding the key to motivate those unhappy customers, to make them switch from their current provider to us? Not just to us as the only alternative, but to us in the wake of all the other brands that are coming into the market at the same time. It seemed to us that the incumbents had opened the door. And if we were more nimble, if we moved faster than the other new entrants, we could claim a big piece of the customer service territory.